Hello and welcome everyone to the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials here in beautiful Liverpool, Nova Scotia. I'm Helen Radford with Curling Canada and I'm joined today by Scott McDonald. And Scott, where are you joining us from?
I am joining you from St. Thomas, Ontario.
Awesome. So I am here live in the arena and so Scott will be doing some color commentary with us along the way. So today we are covering Jennifer Armstrong and Tyrell Griffith versus Riley Sandham and Brendan Craig on Sheet C. This is Pool B, and so they're in their third game. The standings for that particular pool, Weigel Epping, Cotter, and Peterman Gallant are all at 2-0. Lot, Armstrong Griffith are 1-1, and then Sandham Craig, Adams, Robichaud and Reese Hansen Chester are looking for their first wins of the week. So Armstrong Griffith are starting us off. They've got the first stone, so that means Sandham Craig, they have hammer in the first end.
Mine's good.
In their pregame practice, Riley and Brendan both put their rocks about an inch off the button. So it's really important for them to build some momentum to start this game. Obviously, starting off with 2 losses, they want to get that first win on the board and stay in contention.
Definitely.
Let's go.
Riley and Brendan are a married couple. They just got married this year. And they have Coach Wayne Tuck with them for the week.
Whoa, it's got a curl. Got a curl. Not on it yet. Got a curl.
They've had a lot of experience as a team together. They qualified through the Canadian Mixed Doubles ranking system to get here. And they were on the podium at the Mixed Doubles Nationals last year.
Line's really good.
Felt close.
Okay.
It's a decent ad, so.
Okay. Running like it's hot.
It is.
Can you curl the nose? Okay, curl the, I don't know.
Oh, no. Chop and roll.
Okay. 13-2. All right.
So Jennifer made a great shot on her first one, getting to the back button, but Tyrell kind of let Riley and Brendan off the hook with that one. I know the miss there would have been a little bit light to apply a little bit more pressure. Now they've given Brendan the opportunity to come down and really seize control of this end early.
12.
Nice ad.
Yeah. 6-7?
Yeah, and teams are now, they're into their third game, so they're starting to learn some of the trends of the ice and the rocks and picking up on when that break point is and speed, and the ice has been great. So shout out to Greg Owasco and his crew here. It's busy, they've got 4 draws.
Lots of curl and they do, yeah, they have their hands full, and it's always great to see lots of curl on the ice, especially for mixed doubles when so much of the game is dependent upon coming around a center guard. And you can really tell that if the players overthrow the rock by even a couple feet, it's going to run that much straighter. So good throws are really rewarded out here.
Oh, definitely.
Good, a little tight.
We're also seeing if you overthrow it just a little bit, it'll run that much straighter.
Where are you? Yeah!
Top button. T-line.
Yeah! Hard line! Gotta go! Clean!
Button.
Yeah. Yep, straight. Hard. Stay on that angle, same angle. Okay, good.
See how much that curled at the end there.
Wow. Nice throw.
See it, I guess. Oh, it was a touch.
That's back 8, so give me 4-ish feet less.
Okay, there.
We could play the yellow back, but
What?
could play our yellow back.
I just think it's going to leave them sitting 1 and throwing still, so I like beating them there.
Get
It's
one
just
in
a
there
tough
first.
angle to freeze and keep it locked in. But you always got to freeze.
That's a really good point by Brendan.
Yeah,
So
even if you
he's
bump
talking about that yellow in the top 8 foot and the ability to run that back onto the 2 red rocks. But if he can make a draw into the button, it would be really difficult for Jennifer and Tyrell to get rid of that rock, and then they can use that yellow rock at the top 8 foot, maybe on Brendan's 3rd rock this end.
25. 6.
That's the nice part with all the athletes having microphones. We get to listen to the details of each shot.
Where?
6,
Makes our
7.
job
Yep.
easier.
Line's good.
It sure does.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Okay.
Wow, how are they? They're shot.
Yeah.
You could hit this on the nose.
So it looks like yellow is shot.
It's a little risky. It's the best outcome, but
Whatever you like.
or we just freeze in there and leave it for you. Could go here.
Okay. Yep.
And
So
then you
Tyrell's from Kelowna, BC, and Jennifer Armstrong's from Rothsay, New Brunswick. So we've got lots of different pairings out here this week. Both of them are very experienced curlers.
They are, and Jennifer's played across the country on some
Pro side's
very,
light,
very
little
good
extra ice.
women's teams. I know she was
Being
out
open's
in
okay.
Saskatchewan playing for Nancy Martin for a couple years, and she was with the Corinne Brown team last year, I believe, and now she's back in New Brunswick with Sylvie Quillian on a team looking to get back to the Scotties as well. So on top of being really good at mixed doubles, she's quite accomplished in the women's game as well.
Well, close weight.
Yeah, Jennifer's been
line.
to 9
Stay right here, lads.
national
Okay, yep.
events, and
Line.
Don't worry,
Tyrell's been
though.
to
Line
14.
get straight.
Top 4.
Straight.
Top button.
Nice.
Top button.
Okay. Whoa.
Top 4. Top
Yep.
button.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Top 4.
No, no, no.
Top button.
No, 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 no.
Little tap. Little tap.
No, no. Yep.
It's good.
Shot.
Yep.
Beauty. 14.
Guard this.
Okay. Leave ourselves that.
Yeah. Well, they might play it, but if
Yeah.
they're at all heavy, like, do you think we have to do that?
It is a little scary.
I know.
I like it.
Okay.
Throw me out or?
Probably.
Okay.
Like, just outside mid-8. You like this?
Yeah.
This is a really smart call by Brendan and Riley. So
You could come
they've
in, but
recognized
you
the
might just
risk
like
right now is
Yeah, if
that
we miss
yellow
it, then we're
rock
playing this non-double.
that they chose not to use a
I'm
couple
coming
shots
this
ago.
side
And
and
if
bump it, but
if red were to hit that yellow on the
Yeah.
nose, it gets rid of both yellow rocks and leaves red sitting 3.
honestly, even
So
if
they're
I'm
looking to
holding it,
play
I feel
a
like
guard
four
on that yellow
curled to like 12.
across the sheet, so crossing center just to control the curl a little bit better. And they think that Jennifer and Tyrell don't have anything on the other side of the sheet. So by guarding this rock, they're taking 1.
2, 3.
And they might have a difficult shot to score 2, but
2.
at the very least, they don't want to give up a steal here to start the game.
Got a
3.
curl. Got a curl. Whoa.
3.
Queen.
Not quite.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
So it is a little tricky there because once it starts
All
to
about
curl, it can curl a little bit more than you
I can
think.
throw
So
the in too.
I think the out looks a little more natural. 'cause you
Tyrell
can
and
hit it here
Jennifer are
low,
looking
still
to
gonna
go
come
through
off
that
this and get
port.
it, I think.
Okay.
Hitting it here is no good.
Okay.
Hitting it on this side's the side.
Okay.
You like that?
Yep.
So if Jennifer makes this shot, Riley's going
I
to have
think
a
like 2
really
inches
tricky
off the rock, Jen.
draw to the
Like,
side of the button to
basically on
score.
the-
So
like half
really
of the
big
rim.
shot for Jennifer
Half
to
the
start the
rim.
game here.
Yeah, the in. Oh,
Yeah, the
just a
inside
little,
half the
little
rim.
on the inside.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. A 9-second here.
as you can see, all the rocks that have been thrown are in play, pretty much around that 4-foot area.
Real cool.
Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good strong.
Yeah.
We gotta go way wide.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking like here.
Okay.
Did this one hit, guys?
Brendan and Riley are breathing a
I think it
huge
hit.
sigh of relief. They
Yeah.
they definitely caught a break there. So right now, this is kind of a bonus point for them. So this is a really tricky draw. It's a wider spot than they would have thrown in practice. And they're just going to try to get some information here. So if they make this shot,
Yeah.
playing just, like,
it really is a
side
bonus on the
button.
scoreboard, but at the very least, they're going to talk about what this
Yep.
path does. So if they need to throw it later in the game, they have a good idea.
Okay, I got a 90.
Positive release.
Okay. Weight seems close.
Line's good.
Line only.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Line's nice.
Line only.
Room.
Maybe a pinch heavy. Yeah, more than a pinch.
It's really trying. Gotta curl a bit.
Good try. One.
That was a good effort. So we can see yellow scored 1 there for Sandham Craig. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
And welcome back to the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials.
Back 4.
This is the 3rd draw for Pool B.
Okay, weight's good. Back
And
4.
after the first end, we had lots of rocks in play.
Line's okay.
And Sandham Craig scored
Line's
1,
good.
so they're up
Weight's
1-0.
really close.
Yeah.
Top button.
Line's good.
We've got 4 sheets in play right now.
Back
You
button.
can catch all our scores on our Curling Canada website on
Good.
curling.ca/scoreboard.
You like our intern?
I'll do an
Yeah, you can throw the edge
update
up.
across the board when after the first end is done.
Like edge 8?
One sheet had a measurement, so we're just
Or a
waiting
touch
for
more?
that.
Touch more.
Yeah. This is good.
And also, we're showing 3 games every afternoon, lunchtime, afternoon, and supper time.
Tight.
You can watch those
Mine should
games
be good.
on our YouTube channel, on Curling Canada's
Stay
YouTube
down.
channel, what you're
Back
watching
4.
right now.
Back
So
8.
Green, yep.
Back
Straight.
4.
sheet C will always have commentary, and sheets B and D will just have the static game.
Whoa, clean.
Good shot.
Out turn stiller.
Trying to maybe go with the other.
Yeah, sure. Even like 2 is okay.
Yeah, aim for top 12. It's a good
Yeah.
speed here.
Like a 25-30.
25, yeah.
So 2 really nice shots by Riley and Jennifer to start this end. Now Brandon's looking down, looking to come down and corner freeze the rock that Jennifer just threw and try to get control of the top 4 foot.
6,
Whoa, 5. Line's good.
6,
Oh, you, line's good. Got to curl a bit.
to the red,
Curl. Are we bouncing?
little bit.
No, whoa.
This is definitely a game of angles.
I kinda
So
like
each
it.
team is
Yeah.
trying to jockey
Are we
for
shot or
position.
there?
They are.
Okay, even just a straight freeze tap.
Yeah.
Tap it an inch.
Just throw back 4.
Yeah, we don't want our shooter to roll off,
No.
right? So
Be a quick update across.
I
So
really
on
think about
sheet
throwing
A,
T-line.
Cotter
Yeah.
Cotter
Yeah.
is
I
up
hear more.
2-0 over
Yeah.
Weagle Epping. Sheet B, Reese Hansen Chester is up 1-0 over Lot Lot. And sheet D, Peterman Gallant is up 1-0 over Adams Robichaud.
Line's really good.
Okay, hair big. Back
Okay,
4
wall
though.
then.
Back 4.
Okay, room.
Back
Yep.
4.
Whoa.
T-line.
Whoa.
Coming off.
Yeah. Hard. Gotta go hard. Gotta go. Okay.
Smidge more.
Not bad
not
leave
bad.
though, yeah.
And we got to punch this back and roll right here.
We're probably touching that and punching them in for shot.
Sometimes it's not what you play, it's where you stay.
Even
do you
if you
see?
freeze here, it's not great,
No,
right?
it still lines
No,
up.
absolutely. It looked like that rock might have gotten to a slightly different path than they expected. They weren't concerned early for line, but about 2/3 of the way down the ice, it seemed to make a bigger move than they expected. But you're right, Helen, they left that red in a really good spot for themselves, and now Brendan has to deal with it. Change the angles and try to get control back in that top forefoot.
I think I like the same weight.
Okay. If we touch the red, we're not moving the top one very
So there are
far.
16 teams here at the mixed doubles trials. We've got 2 pools of 8, and there were different ways for teams to qualify. So Sandham Craig, they qualified through their CMDR, so they play a lot of mixed doubles events. And Armstrong Griffith qualified through the last Banff Spiel.
Would you get a 25?
Yep. Oh, 5.
Yeah, felt big.
Yeah, hacked.
How much?
Hacked.
Girl. Whoa. Straight. Whoa. Straight. Hard.
Like,
Well, they have this, right?
well, if we hack weight or hit and roll here,
Okay.
what's this doing though? We need this. Where do we want
Or
this
we do
rock?
this right now.
Yeah.
Because that's nothing for them, right?
That's probably the best shot, Jen.
Yeah.
Get under.
Okay.
Try and roll it even into here is pretty good.
Yep.
Okay. I'll get you to sweep this one. Forward, right there. Like that.
We got to get under, right? I like hack.
Yeah, I like hack.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really agree with them taking softer weight here. So this shot isn't so much about removing that yellow rock from play. It's about where you get your shooter. And the most important thing is controlling the shooter here. And even if you tap that yellow rock to the back 4, the back 8, now it's created backing for that red-red situation, which are 2 of the red stones that can score for Tyrell and Jennifer later in this end. So really important to get under the guard here.
Whoa, curl! 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 All day, curl. Oh, God.
Okay.
Come right in and tap that.
Definitely not the result they were looking for there.
Like they have
But
to
we
follow this.
do see that when the
they
weight
have
is
this
up a
path
little bit,
on.
that
Yeah.
rock will run straighter.
They can't really play weight at this. They'll have this too.
Yeah.
Tap this
Yeah, they weren't
frozen,
concerned
so we're
early
not
on
gonna
the
be
call,
third,
so
we're
it looks
still
like
gonna
that
be
did run a little bit
Yeah.
straighter than they expected. So
They're probably trying this
certainly
path.
But then we still have our shooter.
that's a miss that they're not happy with. But again, they need to talk about that so that the next time they throw that path, they're in a better position to make that
I could
shot.
probably make the. No, I don't want to lose that back red. That's helping us right
Yeah.
now.
I'm kind of seeing something on the outside side.
Okay, like a little tap.
Yeah.
I would love to just freeze to it.
Yeah, that's good too. We've seen this path a bunch.
Yeah. I've been a little heavy.
So every team is different with how they throw. Sometimes somebody's in the house with the broom, throwing at a broom. Sometimes they're sweeping together. Sometimes teams just have one sweeper. So it's varied and very individual
30.
on what teams
5,
do
6?
for their sort of their team systems.
5.
Mine's good.
But one thing that's common is there's a lot of communication, a lot of talk about all the details, which is
5?
great.
Yep. Yep, right in, right in.
4. Just fully in.
Okay, whoa. Sorry.
Mixed doubles is such a different dynamic than
I
four-person
think we need
curling
2
because
shots
out
here. I'm
there,
just wondering if we
there's
play
only
that.
2 of you.
I like tapping. I'd
Both of
rather
you,
get shot
either
now.
you're,
Get a
like you
shot.
said, Helen,
Hard
there's
for
a
them to get
thrower
shot.
and a brusher, or a thrower and a broom
Yeah,
holder,
touch low
and that
then, eh?
communication is so important. And I find in mixed doubles, you just have to be so honest with how you've thrown it, because you do not get as much feedback when you've let go of the rock. If there's no broom, you're not getting feedback from the person holding the broom. So it can be a little bit humbling out there when maybe you haven't thrown the right weight or you haven't hit the broom, to be honest with yourself and your teammate, to provide that information, because it's just the two of you out there, and you're just always trying to be better for that next shot.
Just a hair less. Yeah. Even just a hair less.
You're also
Jen.
trying to learn from the other team, and you know they don't always have a broom in the house, so you're kind of guessing a little bit where they're aiming.
Mine's a little tight.
I said it a bit. Becky.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell if the other team hit the broom or not, but you can really look at what their release is like to see, did they maybe get it back a bit, did they get it started, and then use that information for sure.
The better, probably.
Yeah, and also we're really seeing a difference if you throw less rotation versus more rotation. The rocks are definitely running a little different. With less rotation, they're just diving at the end.
Like back 12? Move this to sit 3?
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually pretty good if you can do that.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Edge 8.
They had just inside edge 8. You like edge 8?
I think it's close.
Okay, he was like back 8, back 12.
Okay.
We've got really great crowds here in Liverpool. Lots of good interest in the local community, and also people learning about mixed doubles. It's still a fairly new discipline, and they're loving it. So if you're in the Liverpool area or even the Halifax area, come on down. You get tickets at the door. It's really great watching it live.
Yeah, let's say back 4.
Okay. Yep, then.
Back 8.
Whoa. Whoa. Stay close.
Back 8.
Curl. Got to curl. Hard. Hard.
Okay. They give a shot?
They may have. I don't know. Are they 1-2 though?
It's hard to know who shot there.
I think our red ones are counting that one.
It's hard to tell, but I don't know if red's going to want to play anything to try to get in there, because I think they can only make the situation better for yellow. So you might see Jennifer throw this rock away and try to learn a new path, perhaps for the power play later in the game.
Well, like.
I think it's us. It's close.
Okay. They're definitely not second, right?
We're second, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
first?
put a lot of money on us being second. We might be first.
Okay. Just guard or like corner.
Let's throw it through. Whatever.
You want to just measure?
Pardon?
Measure?
Yeah.
We think it's out counting this one for sure.
You're going to have to measure all
Like
three of those.
This one's over this one, and then we'll measure, or we can measure them all.
Sure. I think this one is closer than that, but I agree.
This one's out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty.
And then we'll measure.
If we're going to measure these two, can we keep that one in there?
we'll measure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it looks like the yellow on the left is closer to the yellow than the yellow on the right, but
Close.
in a three-way measure, they will measure the red rock first and compare it to the other two yellows. So it doesn't matter how close the yellows are to each other, it just matters how close both of them are to the reds. So you'll see the umpire come out and measure the red first and see who scored.
Just an inch more curl on that last one. Might have been juicy. Yeah.
We just need Greg to move his head just a little bit for us.
almost 3/4.
So that one for sure.
One yellow for sure.
Yep. Ooh, close. Just one?
Ooh, that was very close.
One yellow.
Oh, sorry.
One yellow, but that was close for the second one. All right, we'll be back shortly.
Don't forget your brooms.
You got it.
Come on up. Okay, well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one little, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
And welcome back. We're starting the third end here at the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. That was a very close measurement there. Sandham Craig were able to steal one that end, so they're up 2-0 going into the third end.
Top button.
Mine's good.
Top four.
Mine's great. Go, go, go.
Good.
Let's see.
Three?
Scott, where do most teams want to put that first shot?
Yep.
There are two great options for that first stone. So a lot of teams, they will love to come down and freeze the back stone. It makes it more difficult to remove, but it also leaves the pinhole open for the team on the second shot of the end. The other option is right where Riley and Brendan put it, is in the top 4 foot. So if Jennifer comes down and corner freezes this rock, yellow will still be shot rock. The difficulty with this shot is if on really curly ice, there is the option to play a back 8, back 12 kind of shot, and then tap that stone to the back 8 and get control of the top 4 foot again. Those are typically the two best spots to put it. Sometimes it's dependent on how curly the ice is, though.
Should be back 4?
Felt good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing great ice here. Pretty much any shot can be made.
Back 8.
No. Girl.
It makes it so much fun for the players and for the spectators as well.
Back 8.
Yep, right to it. Right to it. Cross the face.
Really nice shot by Brendan there.
Yep.
Yeah, that rolled to a nice angle for them.
So Tyrell has two options here. He could follow yellow down and try to change the angles a little bit. The other option is he could run the center guard back. So it would reduce the opportunity to score a huge end, but it also, mixed doubles is so much about mitigating risk and not getting into too much trouble. So that might be an option they're looking at as well.
They definitely want to make sure they score this end.
Okay.
Out turn.
Okay. Straight on center.
Kind of just put it back where it was.
Okay.
Taking a bit more ice.
Yeah, it'll finish up nice.
Yep.
Guards are so key.
33.
Might sound like an easy shot, but it's making sure you've got the right
Line's good.
distance
Easy.
from the house. Make sure you've got the right line.
3. Really tight. Real tight.
It's so important to be precise with your guard placement. I know there's a lot of emphasis on the first rock of the game the first rock of an end and the last rock of an end, but I would really encourage teams to be as precise with their guard placement as possible, because those rocks make a huge difference in the end for either protecting something in the house or giving you an opportunity to come around that rock during an end.
Tyrell wants another shot at this, so he's happy their guard came a little bit tighter, I'm sure.
I think if he makes this perfect, every rock could be removed from play, so really good opportunity to open everything up here.
Whoa, whoa, yep, whoa, 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 whoa. Curl, right there.
Good.
Get out. Oh, yeah. Whoa, yep, whoa, 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 whoa. Curl, right there.
Good.
Get out.
He was hoping for a little bit more movement on that back one.
Yeah, no.
I think so. I think if he hit it a little bit more on the high side or on the broom side, he would have got a little bit more action on that yellow rock and would have opened the forefoot a little bit more. So this gives Brendan an opportunity to make that draw down to the top 4 again, and really make it as difficult as possible for red.
25. Feels close.
Okay, felt nice to me.
T-line.
Clean.
T-line.
Whoa. Top 4.
T-line.
Clean. Line's good. Clean. Yep. Oh, yeah, line's good. No bounce. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nice.
Perfectly frozen. Tyrell's got the same shot.
Should be close. Yeah, at this point, Tyrell and Jennifer are just looking to score. So a multiple point is probably unrealistic at this point, but they want to create as much room as possible for Jennifer to hopefully have a shot to score on her last.
Oh, close though. Close. Yep, yep, yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good. Nice shot, Ty.
Yep.
He executed that as well as he could have.
Yeah, but this is there.
Yeah, I know.
And as I said that now multiple points are on the board, he made that absolutely perfect, keeping that red in that spot. They're going to have a chance to get that yellow out both ways, meaning that if Brendan and Riley play on one side of the sheet, they'll be able to tap the red onto the yellow, and if they play the other side of the sheet, they can hit the yellow directly. So really important for Riley to come down, and I think the best spot she could put this on is probably half frozen on the red rock. That would more than likely take 2 off the board and leave Jennifer that out-turn tap for 1 on the red onto the yellow.
I did. I would love to cross it like quarter rock.
Yeah, it'll get there.
Yeah.
Similar weight as my first.
Yeah, very similar. That was
Not even.
top button.
Line's similar.
Feels close. Top 8.
Line's the same.
Top 4.
Line's good.
Line only.
Line's good.
Top 4. Line
Line's
only.
good. Like it to curl a bit.
Top 4.
Curl a bit.
I'll replay this for
Or you
two.
can play that.
This is tough though, eh? If I ever clipped that too.
This is overburied. I think I kind of like playing this. It's just like back line.
Okay.
Yeah. Right there. I think middle 8.
Yeah.
They've got a great chance for a deuce here, but they definitely want to make sure they score their 1.
All right, let's make this.
That's it. They have to be very
I think it might
conservative
be a
with the
touch
line
more.
call here.
Like,
So
I
if
don't
they
like much
happen
more
to
than
hit a little
that.
bit less of the yellow rock and roll out of the
heavy draw.
forefoot,
Yeah.
that is
Kinda like a
perfectly
little more.
acceptable.
Like edge weight?
But you're right. If
little
they
less than
happen to
edge weight.
touch that red rock with the weight they're playing,
If we're
there's the
playing like,
possibility
yeah,
that they
kinda
could
this weight, like back
just
knee, I
chip
think
it out
it's
of
way
the forefoot and even give up a steal or two, which is
Find the
a
weight.
little unlikely, but of course they do want to score here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean yet?
Go heavy.
Hard.
Heavy.
Whoa.
We're just through.
Clean. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa.
Must be close.
Girl.
Shot, Jen.
Oh,
Beauty.
nice shot.
What a great shot.
That was a great shot. That was a great team shot there.
You're right.
All right, we'll be back shortly.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
Stay down yet?
And welcome back to the Canadian Mixed Doubles
Hey,
Curling
Roland.
Trials here in Liverpool, Nova Scotia.
Line should be good if weight's close.
Jennifer Armstrong just made a great shot
Girl.
with Tyrell Griffith, and they scored 2 to tie this game at 2-2 going into the fourth end.
Shot.
Good sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last two shots made that end by Tyrell and Jennifer are two of the best you'll see. So Tyrell sticking the run back right in the nose to give them an opportunity to score two. Really changed the momentum after a couple points scored in the first two ends by Riley and Brendan.
8.
That line. Line's good.
T-line.
Line's good.
So Scott, for those who are fairly new to mixed doubles, what are some of the differences that you can explain between mixed doubles and four-person curling?
The biggest one I find is that you really can't take an end off, and what I mean by that is when you watch traditional four-person curling, you'll often see a team throw it into the rings to start the game, and the first end or two, rocks will be hit to blank ends. So first of all, it takes less time to play those ends, and it's a little bit less interesting and a little bit less complicated shot. So it lets teams get more comfortable before they really go for it. From the word go in a mixed doubles game, you have to make precise shots and take chances and really be precise. The other thing with mixed doubles that's interesting is that if you blank an end, you lose hammer. So there's never an opportunity to blank, and if you do, you are penalized for it. So the number of blank ends that you'll see in mixed doubles are very few and far between, because it almost happens by mistake. And the momentum switches in mixed doubles are far greater, I find, than in a four-person game, because there's so much opportunity to score. You'll see teams that'll take a 4 and then give up a 4, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you played a bad end. It's just the way that the mixed doubles game is structured.
Just outside mid.
Okay.
It's definitely a faster paced game. Goes by a lot quicker. Athletes are on the move on a regular basis.
Back 8, back 12.
It's fun to watch.
Curl.
Back line.
Curl. Keep going, right to it. Right to it.
And mixed doubles, it is a fairly new discipline as far as curling goes, and Canada's had a national championship since 2013, and even in that time, there have been some significant rule changes to the mixed doubles game. So the first year we held a national championship, you were not allowed to start in the brushing position as a sweeper. You actually had to be holding the broom at the far end, and then you would see a mad dash of both players to the middle of the ice to go manage that rock. And there was not a power play until, I believe, 2015. That became a new rule after a test event. And the positioning of the stones, it originally was actually touching the button as opposed to touching the back four. So there was even less opportunity to get a good one in there for shot to start the end. So the doubles rules seem to be in a pretty good spot right now as far as balancing opportunities for both teams.
Curl niche, curl niche, curl niche, curl niche, curl niche.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Just a hair hot again.
Yeah.
Can we try and like nose that?
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully it kicks to here.
Yeah. It at least opens things up and gets us a bit more
This one
room.
might stick here too.
Sorry. Okay. So heel.
Heel just a hair low.
Do a quick update across the
Broom on the nose.
sheet.
Or?
So on sheet A, Cotter Cotter is winning 5-4 over Regal Epping. On sheet B,
I don't think it changes.
Reese Hansen.
Agreed. I think either way.
Chester is up
tight.
3-2 over Lot Lot. And on sheet D, it's 2-1 for Adams Robichaux over Peterman Gallant.
Okay.
Sure.
Like his heels are curling a bit.
I think
so we've got lots of close games out here.
Because nose is okay.
There's 16 teams here, but they're all good. And everybody's in every end. It's been very entertaining curling.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Lead. Yep. Whoa. Hard on the run.
Good. There's a double.
Huh.
It's you still, right?
Yeah. Always play a draw here.
Yeah.
So Brendan getting a little bit low with his shooter there caused the yellow-red situation on the right to drag a little bit to the right as we're looking at it, and he got some really good action on that red rock, kicking it to the side four.
I like whatever you like.
Now Tyrell has to be really careful with where he puts this rock, because Brendan and Riley have a couple ways to get at it if he doesn't make it perfect.
Yeah.
We haven't played this side a ton, but
Another rule that's different in mixed doubles is in the four-person curling, there's now the new
here, right?
no tick rule.
14.
Where you can't tick a rock that's on the center line. But with mixed doubles, we start with a rock on the center line. And so you'll see in mixed doubles, everybody goes around that center guard.
Line's good. Straight.
Okay, don't really want to right now.
Straight.
T-line.
Yeah, and speaking to the free guard zone, in four-person curling, it's a 5-rock free guard zone. In mixed doubles, it's a modified free guard zone, so you can't remove anything from play, whether it's your own rocks or your opposition rocks until the fourth thrown stone. So even if a rock's in the rings, it's safe there for until seconds or your middle thrower's second rock.
Playing the freeze, but we might still have off that.
Yeah.
And we typically see the same person stay in the position for the entire game. So whoever throws rocks 1 and 5 and whoever throws 2, 3, 4, they typically stay in that position for the whole game, but they don't have to. They could actually switch every end if they wanted to.
At 3, we might have a chance at a multiple.
A deuce, yeah. Good call. So I'm throwing like...
Just back out.
Maybe in four-person curling someday we'll have that rule.
If we want to push it out, count that.
Okay.
I think it'd be a great rule.
Further than our yellow.
Yeah, depending on how the end's shaping up, you can maybe have your big weight thrower step in to make a hit later in an end.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting change.
4?
Yeah, 405. back line.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Just through.
Clean.
Just through.
Clean. Yep.
Coming down.
Whoa. Clean.
Back 12.
Yep. Yep. Hard. No roll. No roll.
Yep. Or you could do this. That's pretty good too.
What a great shot by Brendan. So that's a perfect example of it. It's not necessarily about removing that shot rock from play. It was about where he got his shooter to. So you can see that Brendan has rock now covering the button. It's really difficult for Jennifer to deal with. But if she makes this perfect, it's again going to be difficult for Riley to remove this on her last. So really big shot for Jennifer here.
Okay. Yep.
Don't you think, or no?
They're still going to have a shot for 2.
What?
They'll still have a shot for 2. They'll have the in-off off ours.
Okay, well, do you want me to play the in-off then? I'll play it.
Let's just go. Let's take a timeout here. Let's go and look at it. You're good.
Okay.
Timeout.
Okay, they're calling a timeout. They're going to take a little bit more time to take a look at
Let's
this.
just talk this through. I mean, it's a big shot, I think. So.
What's their shot for 2?
So if we go there,
yeah,
they just do this.
Yeah, if we're there, that's really tough for them to get in there.
Okay, yeah. If we are right, that's perfect. If we're there, there's a shot for 2.
If I play that, if I don't make it, they might have a shot for 4.
Well, if you even hit and roll there, it's. I don't know what they have. Yeah. They might have a shot for 3. Be a really tough one.
I guess this might kick back, right?
Yeah, it would. This would definitely go. Like you can't get rid of this one with all these here. So I know what you're saying. They are hitting from here. So yeah, you know what? It's a tough 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think Tyrell just wanted to take a little bit more time, look at the angles there, and so now they know exactly where they want to put this rock.
Good chat. I like the way we talked that one through. Just make sure we covered our bases there. So top button.
Okay, middle 12.
A little high is better, right?
Yeah,
so,
middle 12 then.
Same line as mine, yeah. And same pretty well draw what you've been throwing.
Yeah, 14-4.
14-3.
This is a really important rock for Jennifer to get in a good position, so them taking a timeout there was a really smart idea. Let's see if she can get this to the top button.
Real close. I got you there right now.
Yeah, a little tight line, yeah. Gotta go line. Gotta go all the way for line.
I don't want it for weight.
Yeah, line, go.
At a 13 and a half on that hog to hog. She was trying to throw that a little bit lighter.
What do you like? Try to whisker that? Try to draw and punch it a bit?
I think it's always pushing this out, so it's for 3, but.
Try like a heavy draw?
This is for 4. And if you just tap it in here, it's for 2.
Yeah, just got to get to nose, and it's only like
you will, easily.
half. I kind of see the out turn.
Okay, like what shot? Just a
The
draw?
punch. Like try to get to the red.
Sorry?
Try to get to the red.
Tap it an inch and it.
Yeah.
Okay, just got to be by this.
Yeah.
It's going to be like tight to this one.
Yeah.
Where are you thinking for the broom?
Similar and just a hair more weight.
Yeah, I don't want to throw too much. I'm thinking just back 8.
Okay.
Enough to move it like 4 inches.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like here.
Okay.
We got to be by that one on the button.
Really great discussion by Riley and Brendan there. So they talked for a second about tapping up that yellow rock, but the most important thing here is that they score at least 2. And that's an all or nothing shot to try to tap that back for 4. There are a number of ways that they can make this shot for either 2 or 3 by being a hair wide on this out turn draw. So they talked about playing back 8 weight, which gives them the opportunity to either whip off the one on the side 4-foot or come directly to the one on the back 4-foot.
Okay, back line. Back line.
Whoa. Stay close.
Back line.
Whoa. Curl. Curl. Hard.
Yeah. One yellow.
Whoa, one yellow.
Big break for red there.
All right, this game is tight. We'll be back shortly.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
And welcome back to the second half of this game at the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. We've got a very tight game here
Line's good.
with Riley Sanham, Brendan Craig. They're up 3-2 over Jennifer Armstrong and Tyrell Griffith.
T.
Line's good.
T-line.
Line's perfect.
Back button.
So we've got two pools of play here in Liverpool. We've got Pool A and Pool B. So Pool A, they've already played 3 games. So at the top of the standings there, Walker Myers, Home and Botcher are 3-0. Tran, Kleider, and Jones Lang are 2-1. Zhang Pietrangelo, Papley Van Amsterdam 1-2. And then Martin Laycock and Gionas Desjardins at 0-3. So we've got 4 draws on the go here today. Both pools will play 2 games.
Back 12.
Girl, then.
So these 8 teams that are out here now will be back on at 7:30 tonight.
Okay.
I got a 15 on yours, so it seems quick.
Okay.
25?
Yeah, like that.
Leave it a
Definitely
bit.
light. Okay.
Add it a bit.
Still think 5.
Go ahead, then. I'd like it to curl a bit.
Take a 5.
Okay, line's good. Line's good. All you. Needs it.
4-5.
Brendan and Riley have a great chance here to really lock another one on.
Come on, come on, come on. Lock it on. Yep, 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 yep. Hard, hard, hard. This way.
Air low.
Okay.
The out turn.
Yeah, great start to the second half by them. So it wasn't so much important that they froze that rock right on to the yellow on the button, but being directly ahead of it really puts the pressure on Tyrell on his first shot here. So he made a few of these in the third end, so we're looking for him to be pretty close at this one here.
And these games here are 8 ends, so they just had a little longer break at the 4th end.
Yep.
Both teams start with 22 minutes on their time clock, which is called thinking time. So it's not really when the rock is running and in play, it's more just when they're thinking about what the next shot's going to be. Both teams are doing well for time. They've got over half their time left.
Just get to center.
And that's what you want to do the first half of the game. You want to definitely make sure that your time clock is not going down too quickly, because you want to have that extra time, especially as the game progresses.
Same time.
Definitely gave it less.
Okay, 3-4.
Oh.
So Brendan's looking to just replace the rock that was just removed by Tyrell. Looking to make him make that shot again, make it as difficult as possible to get into the 4-foot, and hopefully set up a steal at this point. But it looks like that one's over curled a bit.
Yeah, I think we're trying to just lose this one and kill that.
Yeah, I don't think you need to throw a ton of weight, though.
No, I'm thinking like board.
Okay. I can sweep again.
Yeah, I'll get you a sweep. A little less, I think.
Do a quick update across the board. So sheet A, it's 6-4 for Cotter over Weigel Epping. On sheet B, it's 4-2 for Reese Hansen Chester over
Ideally
Lot.
2/3, eh?
And on sheet D, it's 4-2 for Peterman Gallant over
think like
Adams
middle of that
Robichaud.
red rock.
Yeah, I like that. Nice throw here. You got it.
Find the weight.
You can check out all our scores on our Curling Canada website at curling.ca/scoreboard. And you're watching sheet C here. If you wanted to tune into the sheet B or sheet D, those games are also on YouTube, just the static play.
Hard! Right to it! Get a good one. Hard! Hard!
Shot, Ty.
Okay.
Nice.
Just a hair extra. Hair much curl.
Do we need to?
No, probably not.
Really good shot by Tyrell there. So he didn't remove either yellow from play, but that's really not important. They're both behind the tee line. He has control of the top of the 4-foot now for his and Jennifer's last 2 shots here. And Brendan has to deal with this red rock. So Brendan and Riley could throw a guard here, but then you're kind of playing with fire because it gives the other team the opportunity to make a few good ones around the center. And if he happens to rip the red one through the yellow hole there, Tyrell will come down and he could either hit the yellow and make the double, or hit the yellow and make the hit and roll over there, and really open up the 4-foot, take a little bit of the pressure off, and give them a much easier chance to score this end.
5?
Better throw.
Okay. 3, 4.
Line's good.
3.
Clean.
3, 4.
Okay, line's good. Just clean. Just get to the center line.
4.
Clean. Whoa. No finish.
4.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
Or I dig it.
They're both tough.
I could go out turn, tap it, and sit 2.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
get you to call line on that.
Yeah.
Just a heavy draw?
Yeah.
Leaves you this
Throw
anyway. after.
T-line. If it's good, we tap.
Yeah. Just like really back 4, T-line.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hair less weight than what you threw, so. I'll throw this to hair
Tyrell's
less than
last
what you
shot
threw.
this end. Then we just have Jennifer and Riley with their shots left. Tyrell's got a daughter at home named Briar. You can tell there's curling in his bones and his blood. And due in March to have another child. Wonder what the name of his next child will be.
Well, I think he's having a second daughter, but I don't think you can call her Scotty.
Right, back 4.
Well, you could.
Back
Running
4.
like a
You could,
Come
yeah,
on,
you could.
girl.
Back line.
Yeah.
We're just guarding, or do you see a good chance to get here?
Like they might.
It looks like that was just a little bit more weight than Tyrell was hoping to throw there, so it ran a little bit straighter than they wanted. This gives Riley and Brendan an opportunity to really secure that point in the button. So by throwing a guard, it could lock down the left side of the sheet as we're looking at it, or they could take a really big chance and try to get another one into the button. The risk with that is that if you put it in the wrong spot, you might leave Jennifer a lightweight shot similar to the one that she made in the third end for 2 points.
They don't have this slap, do they?
Just be quick.
Brendan just taking a quick look to see if they
I think I
have
like this. Can you grab my gripper?
The guard?
Yeah, I think I like the
another
guard.
option
Okay.
with a slash
Just
in
outside
there.
edge, or mid, sorry? Or a bit wider?
Maybe a bit wide. I just want to get back and just touch the center line.
Yeah. Speed's good.
Yeah, speed is great here.
It's almost edge 12.
Okay. 2.
Line's good.
2.
Line's good. On its own.
For a 2.
Whoa, it's gotta sit. Gotta sit.
For just a 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, very nice.
T-line weight, and I think we take there for us.
I like a little less.
Brendan had talked there about wanting to get back and just touching the center line, but I actually like where it ended up a lot better. Being about half a rock off the center, it's makes it that much more difficult for Jennifer to come around the guard and move the yellow for 2. Having it out there at this point, playing a little bit less weight, coming down to secure the 1, is probably more realistic. I think moving that yellow for 2 might be a little bit more difficult, and keeping the shooter might be tricky too. So biggest thing here is to make sure that you score your 1, and as soon as the line's perfect, you're going to see Tyler come down and try to manipulate this rock to try to get their 2 points.
Maybe a little hot.
Okay. Oh. Curl.
Probably back 12.
Okay, curled in.
Just
curl,
through.
tie. Okay.
Okay.
Just too much ice.
Yeah, 1 yellow, yeah. Okay.
1 yellow, so we're 4-2 heading into the break. We'll be back shortly.
curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
And welcome back. We are starting the 6th end here at the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. We've had a great game here. Now, Scott, every end we've started with one rock at the back of the 4-foot and one on the center line, and now we're starting with rocks on the side. Do you want to explain that rule in mixed doubles?
Yeah, so this end, Jennifer and Tyrell have opted to use their power play. So each game, the team has the opportunity to use a power play, and in order to do that, you have to have control of last rock or rock position. So in this instance, Jennifer and Tyrell have opted to use the power play as an offensive tool to try to generate a few points. What it does is it takes the pressure off the middle of the rings and moves the play around the corner guards. So in theory, they're going to have a little bit more space to score and a little bit more opportunity to get a few rocks around the corner guard. And their goal here is to probably generate 3 points.
Really good.
At the very least, they want to score 2.
Real good.
But yeah, a 3 score is what they're looking at getting with this tactic.
Maybe a broom head inside.
So you'll see on the scoreboard there's a red
Same way you've been throwing?
red square with the hammer in it. So that's identifying that Armstrong Griffith are using their power play in the 6th end.
16.
Nice dad.
T back 4.
Okay, line's good.
Back 4.
Whoa. Let it work.
What you'll notice with the power play as well is the guard position is at the same depth, but for an end without the power play, the rock is on the back 4-foot. The team using the power play actually has their rock moved up above the tee line. So unless the other team puts a rock perfectly frozen on the corner of the rock, they will not be shot rock. And it just gives that team with the power play even that more opportunity to generate extra points around the corner guard with the tactic they're using right now.
Where'd you have for ice? It's probably the same weight as yours, eh?
A hair more.
Okay. I like just a hair more ice. Yeah. Just gonna be back 12, back line.
Where's weight?
Just through, probably.
Okay, got a curl. Curl. Line's getting good. Curl. Hard curl.
Hard curl.
Curl. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Leave that one, leave that one.
Okay. Good. Good spot.
Right here.
I think so.
Takes these 2 out of play, right?
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. Because anything here is just nutting. Could. I still think you're just losing our yellow, though.
I don't think so. Not if you come off those outside ones.
Yeah.
Do you like that? They have to consider guarding it because I have a triple if they don't. If I just peeled that.
That was a good shot by Tyrell, but if we're being really picky, having that rock curl just a little bit more to get behind the corner guard would have been the ideal position. Brendan and Riley now, they're looking to basically freeze the pocket, and like they said, eliminate those 2 red rocks that are on the side, 12-foot. If Brendan makes this shot really nice, it's going to be a really hard yellow rock to remove. and then it'll cause Tyrell and Jennifer to have to be just that much more precise with their next shot.
Definitely a bit tighter.
Okay, back 4.
Queen.
Pinch less.
Yep.
T-line.
Whoa. Line's good. Yep.
T-line.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Where?
6.
Hard.
Okay.
Good enough?
Well, I was thinking, and they take that over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Like hack?
I was thinking normal because we want to get that. We got to try and get this yellow.
You don't really have its edge on edge, right? So.
Okay, control him.
Okay, I can sweep.
Okay. Yep.
So that went over curled a little bit for Brendan there, and it's left Tyrell a fantastic opportunity to sit 4 behind a corner guard. So they're looking to eliminate that back yellow rock, and while that red will be open when he hits it, it's going to be a really tricky situation, and Brendan may have to make a run back or a really tricky shot to eliminate a few reds here.
I like that.
Big shot for Tyrell here.
Yeah, easy.
If anything, I'll be a little quiet. My goal. Close. Yep. Gotta go. Hard. Whoa.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sitting 3 for sure.
Needs a little more curl, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Or play it this way, the run here.
Yeah. Make this run.
What's that?
Make the run to here and roll to here.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You have options with the run.
Could also.
It's your last?
Yeah, I don't have much of that. I was gonna say hit what you can see of this.
No.
Red's got hammer, so yellow's looking at this pile thinking
That angle.
we better do some
chase.
damage control.
I have like.
You like the run?
I think so. Trying to hit like just a
Yeah,
shade
there's
high.
not a really good spot for yellow to come down and play a draw, and it's super risky. So Brendan's going to be throwing a lot of weight here and try to eliminate as many red rocks as possible. At this point, they're just looking to give up 2. How can we find a way to give up 2 and move to the 7th end in a tied game? Very worst case, they want to give up 3 here, but really big shot here for Brendan to eliminate some of the red stones.
Whoa. Close. Whoa. Curl.
Sorry. That's okay.
You like that? Roll up more?
More. We're better to have a little extra.
So big draw here for Tyrell. They're looking to
try to keep it on the high side.
Really solidify the left side of the sheet as we're looking at it. Certainly they can come down, and there's a number of ways that they can sit 4, but they want to be as precise as possible. The angles are really good for them on that side of the sheet right now, and they don't want to change it too much to leave yellow an opportunity to get one in there that's going to be tricky to remove.
Felt close.
Line's good. Yep.
Small top.
Yes, to keep it high side. Hard. Clean. Yeah.
Small
hard.
top.
Hard line. Go. Hard.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's a really nice shot.
Hit our yellow. Try to kill these 2 and squirt that in, or is it just gonna go too big?
They might like kiss and roll to here.
That was the goal of Jennifer and Tyrell. They wanted to create some multiple points through this power play, so they're definitely in a position where it looks like they might.
If this one goes, just pop one.
So Riley and Brendan need to try to reduce the number of red stones that are going to score. It's going to be very hard for them to score this
Other
end.
option is like this.
I think I like the hit.
Looking at the situation, you want to throw a lot of weight to get rid of as many reds as possible, but really you want to keep your shooter or the yellow that's already in play in a great spot to limit the damage. So while they might want to throw a ton of weight, like a shot that I see as a possibility here is hitting that yellow on the nose with even board weight and kind of just squirting it a little bit into the 8-foot for second or even third shot. It might keep that side red around, but that yellow would be really, really safe. And it could potentially limit the damage to either 2 or 3 points.
And Riley had looked at
Which
that.
is what,
yeah, Riley talked about that
I
earlier.
really like
so
that
now
call.
I think Brendan's looking at it a little bit more. Because that would be a hard one to get out of there.
I agree. Something with like board to control weight, I think, is a really good shot.
Border control.
What's better?
I think he's listening to you.
Like that. If we get here, we get.
I promise you, he doesn't have an earpiece.
You want to call a time or?
I don't know. Like that could still be like 5 that way. I'm thinking that.
Okay.
They do have the option to call a timeout if they want to, but I think they felt like they discussed it enough at both ends and they're comfortable with this call.
Yeah.
Like
maybe 7/8, 3/4.
Okay.
Like if they make this shot perfect, there is the chance that they get rid of 3 of the red rocks, and their Yellowstone is then corner frozen for second shot. So big shot here for Riley.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Yeah, that worked out.
Yeah.
Well, it certainly reduces the number of red stones, so good shot by Riley there.
Yeah, I think that was a hybrid of both shots that they were talking about. They hit the top one and they got the yellow to the spot they were talking to. So left Jennifer a draw for 3 here. So lots of space, but really important shot for Jennifer to get her 3rd point here. So they have the entire 8-foot, but they're going to look to put this on the button, get a feel for what draw weight is, because you know in the last 2 ends she's going to have some really important draws too.
Yep, I like it. Keep it close.
Okay. Put it on the T-tie.
Well, mission accomplished with their power play.
Where are you?
They are going to end up scoring multiple points.
Where are you?
T-line.
Okay.
Shot. Yep.
All right, the score is now 5-4, Armstrong Griffith over Sanham Craig. We will be back.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
And welcome back to the 7th end here at the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. Every sheet here is close, either tied or within one.
Stay down for line.
They're all in the
Line's good.
seventh end, and everybody's using the power play across the board
Girl, if
here.
anything.
It's a little hot.
Well then. Girl.
Okay.
We typically see the power play used in ends 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, good.
Speed should be good, eh?
Yeah, you like edge 4?
So you'll see on the scoreboard the red 3 for Armstrong Griffith. So that shows that when you look at the score, you say, oh, okay, they used the power play in the 6th end and they scored 3 points. And now for Sandham Craig, the hammer is in yellow, showing that in the 7th end, they used the power play.
Line's good. Line's good.
Yeah, in this game, both teams have used their power play as an offensive tactic. The other way that you can use your power play, and it's typically done in the 8th end, is as a defensive tactic. So let's say the team was tied in score or up a point or two with hammer. They would have the opportunity to then really open up the middle of the rings and make their last shot as easy as possible to score a point and secure a victory.
It is quite interesting to watch the different teams and how they defend
Looks like a lot
the
hot.
power play.
A lot hot.
Because some will go around the corner to try to corner freeze, some will chip the corner guard into the house, some will draw towards the center.
Okay. Real good on that one.
It's varied how teams will approach it.
I got 15:06.
Yeah, and sometimes it's dependent on what the score is. So in a closer game, so in this point it's a 1-point game, you notice that Jennifer and Tyrell went around the corner guard. If, let's say, they were up, I would say probably 3 or more points, and the other team used the power play, you might see them tick that corner guard into the rings to hopefully give up 3 points or less, or 2 points or less. In this case, because the game is so close, they wanted to try to get their first rock into that corner freeze position to out-count Riley and Brendan Stone as soon as possible. But they were a little bit heavy on their first one, and now it's given Brendan an opportunity to get another rock in the rings here. It looks like he's playing the hit and roll.
They're just moving a little bit.
Okay, so I'll take the edge of the beacon T roll.
Yeah, you got room to roll my way.
Yeah.
Forward?
Yep. Yep.
Forward.
Clean.
Good board.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Take the roll.
Gives me a chance.
So they want to make sure that they've got an opportunity to score multiple points here. And didn't want to have them all grouped together, so that was a nice hit and roll.
I think it's going to be pretty straight.
Yeah, it was so important to roll to the other side of the sheet there. If he had have nosed it, he would have left Tyrell a double back to keep everything grouped and remove a few yellow rocks. So now the pressure is really on Tyrell to make this run back and get rid of a couple rocks.
You got this right on the rock.
At the very least, if he straight peels, it's going to be a straightforward double if Brendan and Riley choose not to guard it. So big shot here.
Ooh, close. Whoa. Whoa. Nope. Damn.
I think so. The other thing
It's
is
our
if you,
guard now. So.
yeah, if you draw open, plays the double. We have 2 others, but I don't hate one guard.
I like the guard.
This is when you take a look at how many rocks are left.
Yeah,
So yellow has 3 rocks left, red has 2.
Yeah.
So they want to try to continue to maintain getting 3 points here. So they're going to put up a guard.
Yeah, speed's great here.
Yeah, yeah.
Three, 4. 3, 4.
It's curling like it's light.
3.
Whoa.
3, 4.
Clean. Little bit.
Curl.
Queen.
3.
Queen. Whoa. Okay, good. Sorry, just a bit deep.
Play that. Or I weld there.
Whatever you like.
Or I weld there.
Either one. Whatever you like.
What do you like?
Well, I want you to throw what you think you're gonna make.
This one's not the easiest. I gotta hit it a hair low, hey?
Hair low, you might at least catch one of them, or you can catch it like that too.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
You still have a freeze on your last if you need it.
Yeah.
This is the call with the least risk. So the best shot here would be to
You saw this, right? Leave it to me.
absolutely freeze the rock on the forefoot, but that is the most difficult shot to make. And if you don't make it perfectly, Brendan will just hit it on the nose and then sit 3 back. If you make the corner freeze on the 2 behind the corner guard, that will eliminate those 2 stones. But if you bounce off just a hair, there's a good chance you're giving up 4. So Tyrell's looking to run this back and get rid of both of them behind the corner guard.
Curl! Yep, yep! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Okay.
It's okay.
Right here?
Yeah. Just a pinch more line.
Like, do we want to be a pinch buried?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But just Christmas tree it so they don't have a double.
So they'll have that back double.
But if you're Christmas treat, it's dicey.
Okay. So it's. I think I gotta take a little more ice.
I agree.
Okay.
Just like 2 broom heads more.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
Christmas tree phrase
And honestly,
came from
similar
Colleen
weight, like,
Jones
I
years
didn't really
ago.
touch that.
Okay.
Maybe like 2 feet
So
more.
they're
but
looking to put a rock, tuck it just partially around that red one so that it's Christmas treed with the yellow one on the 8-foot.
The risk with this shot is that you could leave an easier double if you don't get it to that Christmas tree or half buried position. The other option here could be to draw to the open side and keep 3 rocks as far away from each other as possible. But if Brendan makes this shot really nicely around the corner guard, they're also set up for their 3 too. So looking to get this into the top 8 position.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Move here.
Yeah, right there. Like right there.
Okay.
Looks like she's got a
So by
double
over
here.
curling just a little bit, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say by over curling just a little bit, she's left Jennifer enough, or sorry, Brendan's left Jennifer enough of the yellow rock to make the double, but she has to make it. At the very least, Riley is going to have an open hit for 2.
A little more than the edge of the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so another really important shot here for Jennifer.
I don't think it's going to be massive. Like when I threw my control weight hit, it was pretty gradual.
Okay.
I think it's just going to be, to be honest, I think it's just going to be gradual curl.
Okay.
But I don't think you're going to get a snap.
Okay. Close. Yes! Hard! 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 Whoa! Whoa!
Beauty. Good job, Jen.
Wonderful shot.
Meaning like almost edge 4.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
That was a great shot.
Nice release. And let me know if it is running nice and swift.
Okay. Just board.
Yeah, just board.
Curls up a bit, hog line in.
It should, yeah.
Right.
Mine did. Hair light.
Here we go then, yeah. 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 Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Good.
Well thrown.
Yellow.
Yellow picking up 2 points there, so we're back shortly for the final end.
Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Close. Maybe back four.
Welcome back to the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. We're in the 8th end of a super tight game. And well played by both sides. Both teams have used their power play. So now we're back to having the rocks set up on the center line.
Hard, line three. Hard, hard, hard. Keep going.
Yep. Hard! Sorry.
Right beside it's good. A little shorter, a little
Red
fast.
will be looking to score 2 here.
They're
Where are
to
they?
take the win.
just nibbling the 4.
So do we go around it or freeze?
I think right beside it, if you tuck an inch under, but top 4, top 8 is kind of your weight.
Okay.
Those were 2 great shots by Jennifer and Riley to finish the 7th end. The crosshouse double to limit the damage was huge by Jennifer, but it can't be overstated how important those simple hit and sticks are for 2. So I'm sure Brendan and Riley felt like they had 3 locked up the entire end. So sometimes it's hard to get in the right mindset to throw that last shot on a seemingly routine shot, but Riley threw it perfect, and now they have a 1-point lead, looking to either steal or just give up one and get to the extra.
They're just around us?
We've got tight games all across the board here. So on sheet A, it is now 9-8. Weagle Epping over Cotter. They're scoring lots of points every end.
Sure.
Lott picked up 3 in the 7th end to go up 7-5 over Reese Hansen Chester. And on sheet D, Adams Robichaud picked up 2 with their power play in the 7th. They're now up 6-5 over Peterman Gallant in the final end.
20. T back 4 right now? T line?
Yep. Where?
T line?
Whoa.
Little bump.
Queen. Whoa.
Little bump. Back 4.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Queen.
Back 4.
Whoa.
Bumping.
Whoa. Curl.
Good.
It's okay.
Not quite nose. You don't mind, right?
Just a hair high.
Yeah. I can sweep if you want.
Yeah. I'll throw like easy hack.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, clip the guards, okay.
The guard's better than wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with those 2 yellow rocks at the top of the 4-foot, Brendan and Riley have control of all the angles to promote them into the 4-foot. So Tyrell's looking to get rid of those yellows and give himself and Jennifer an opportunity to get in there for their second point. The only risk with this is that when they make this shot, they will roll their red off of the center line, which will leave Brendan an opportunity to come down to the red. And Tyrell is just hoping that he has an opportunity on his next one to manipulate those angles again.
Hold it there. Yep. Hard. 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 Whoa. Guard. Try and get
This
the shooter
was
in
plan
if you
B. They were okay to move that guard.
Spin it. Okay.
Timeout.
So Brennan and Riley are going to call a timeout here. Their coach, Wayne Tuck, is going to come out. Wayne's got a ton of mixed doubles experience.
Thinking maybe need to rearrange these.
Right now, this 7/8 high, both our yellows are gone.
Isn't it easier to hit the 1?
For them?
For us.
Oh, for us, yeah.
Just get rid of the 2 reds. Give them 1.
That's what I said to Riley. You like that?
We're not trying to steal here.
Okay.
This is a great opportunity to just give them their 1 and go to the extra.
Okay.
You never try, like, back
Get rid of
forward,
her.
sit right on the pin. No?
Get her out of the house.
Okay.
Nose is close.
Looks like anywhere high is good.
Yeah, I agree. Nose, like, you might stick your shooter here.
Well,
I don't know.
anywhere high, you're sticking your shooter on the 4 or on the 8 rock.
They make this.
With your shot rock.
Yeah.
Freeze over here.
Like, I feel like
We've seen that.
these aren't really helping them right now, are they? I get that they're their
They're
points,
scoring
but
points, yeah. I think I like the blast.
I think if you leave them around, they're gonna.
Bite you in the butt?
They could, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just throw peel?
yeah.
I like it. We got 27 seconds left.
Half a rock.
Yeah.
That was a great timeout, and I love Wayne's advice there on basically the red rocks can't score if they're not in the rings, and they are looking to just give up 1 point here and get to an extra end. Wayne is such a great resource for this team. He's an extremely accomplished mixed and mixed doubles player. I know he won the Nationals with his wife Kim a few years ago. I think it was 2014, and you couldn't ask for someone with more knowledge of the mixed doubles game to come out here and give you some advice on what to do. So really happy with this call for Brendan and Riley.
Yep.
They talked through that really well.
They did.
Connected with the top one instead of the back one. So got a little action they weren't anticipating.
Yeah, I think board weight.
Just missed it the wrong way there. So Brendan could have been a little bit wider on that, and if you hit the yellow a little bit thinner, would have accomplished the same thing. So just missed it the wrong way. Thankfully, they did get rid of one of the red rocks, but it leaves Tyrell the opportunity to make a really nice hit and roll here and spread those reds apart, and hopefully for them solidify their dues.
Just over half the rock, get the roll?
Yeah. Thick half.
Yeah.
I think it's a little less ice.
I think so too.
I think it's just on the other side of center line.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Whoa, this is clean right now. Whoa. Whoa. It's got to curl. It's got to curl a long way. Just on the nose right now. Nose.
Okay, that works.
So,
Tough double.
you gotta be.
Play the hit and roll too.
Yeah, well, not really, because then there's still one.
Yeah.
We have 2 rocks left, right?
Yeah. 2 minutes. Just that double looks really tough.
Well, double, you roll out, they're coming here.
Yeah.
I guess the hit and flop on top tightens their
think
scoring
so.
area. If you play like,
Hope they
I want to
jam
make sure
it
we
or
get it
leave.
out.
Yeah.
I was going to say forward, but no.
I think I like it.
There's a chance it like spins and
Yeah.
like, bites. His came up a lot late. What weight did you get on theirs?
10-8.
So like,
Are you throwing the in or out?
I kind of like the out. And if it runs, we can play the thin double. Do you like good board?
Another great discussion about weight choice here. So it's not necessarily about making the double, because it's such a skinny double and you're more than likely going to lose your shooter, but by controlling your shooter and getting it somewhere in front of the red rock, it really makes Tyrell and Jennifer be that much more precise with the roll in their next shot, and hopefully they leave Riley a double to get out of the end. So really important shot for Brendan here to roll in front of the red.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Watch the roll.
Great. So,
Really nice shot.
That's a great roll.
We just tap that a little bit. Like tap it a hair high.
Okay.
That was a great call to make sure that their shooter stayed in play.
Yep.
Just, eh?
Yep.
Could go here too, but that leaves
It just leaves me a tough shot.
Yeah.
We could do something like this too.
Yep. It's tricky. That's real tough. This is probably the best shot, is to tap.
Okay.
And move that to there.
Okay.
And tap it right on the nose. The intern's the easier way to make it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll sweep this one, you call line.
What way are you throwing?
Probably back 8. Back 4, back 8.
So what they're looking to do here is just
I can hear
release
less than
that back
that.
red
Looks like a
rock. So
lot.
by coming down to the yellow,
I gotta get to the
tapping it
nose.
probably
Even
about
less.
the equivalent of 3
Well, we're
feet, you'll
getting there
tap that
for
red
center.
rock to the
I
back
think it's
8
gonna
foot.
run a little bit down
And
the middle,
that
though.
red at the back 8 will then be protected from being
Even
removed
a
on the
hair
last
less.
one.
Yeah.
And then the red rock will be directly in front of the yellow stone. So really good opportunity for Tyrell to generate their deuce here. And they're hoping that the angles are good for them after this one, so Riley doesn't have a double.
Line's a little tight. Yep.
Don't want to.
Okay, well then. How much
How's
weight?
line?
What?
How's line? Back line.
Straight! Hard! Yeah,
Really
keep
moving.
going.
Other side.
Keep going to touch it.
How do you think they do that? That's fine, right? They have to draw.
Looks like a bit of a bad break there. I think Tyrell threw that really nicely, and it looks like it just might have had a soft pick as it was coming over the hog line, which means that like, the rock kind of lost its rotation, curled a little bit more than they expected, and they got really unlucky by ticking that yellow directly in front of the red, so now it's so hard to remove.
But they have to stick the blast.
Brendan and Riley have two options here. They can either hit the back red to eliminate it from ever having the possibility of scoring, or they can throw a guard up on the yellow. I think if it was me, I would hit the back red by itself, because if you were to guard, you force Tyrell and Jennifer to, I think, play an in-off off of the side red, and it might be there for 2 in the win. Or, again, they could draw the button for 1. It depends whether or not they want to go to an extra or not. Both shots are very tough.
Okay, like inside edge of that red.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, you got lots of times.
Okay, control.
Yeah. Control.
Clean. Get. Get. Clean. Get. Clean. Clean.
Great shot.
Over the inside of that, you can come off of it. All right, intern. Hey, Jen.
Yep.
We've got an extra
What do you
end
like, Bryce?
about to happen.
Same I've been throwing.
Adams, Robichaud, and Peterman Gallant. Melissa Adams made a great shot on her last one, and then Jocelyn made a great shot on her last one. So tied game. They're
Just
going
a
to an
straight
extra
draw of
end
the
on
button.
sheet D.
We can come off the inside of that yellow.
Lot
right? So
beat Reese Hansen Chester. And
Team
we're
shot on this
getting
one
near the end of the Cotter
edge 8.
Weagle Epping game.
Right on the tee.
This is our last shot here for this end.
Felt there.
Close.
Whoa.
I wouldn't
a
say
little
you're that
wide.
hot. How's line?
It's got a curl. Where are you?
Back eat.
Well then, you're not near it.
Okay. Okay, good try. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Yeah, good luck, guys.
It's a little heavy there. So yellow taking that game 7-5. We'll be back on at 4 o'clock with the other pool, and then this pool will be back on at 7:30 tonight, all local time. Thanks for joining us today. Scott, thank you very much for joining us. Appreciated having
Thanks so
your
much, Ellen. It was great.
commentary.